Slackers? Welcome back to another episode of Pete Plays Pokemon Blue. Today we are going to be finishing up the SSN and taking on the Vermilion City Gym and Lieutenant Surge. Hopefully you guys are having as good a Pokemon week as I am. I've been having a ton of fun with Pokemon Go. I know when last we were together, let's see. Yes, Snorlax. Alright, cool. Yeah, when we were last together, Pokemon Go had been out for, I think, like a day or so. So I didn't have too much to say about it. Now that I've had a little bit more time with the game, I have to say I'm really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. I know I said I was working on a video. I am still working on that video. You know, my initial plan was to do just kind of like an initial impressions kind of thing. Let's see if I have any potions left. No, okay. So I was looking to do like an initial impressions thing because I had my hands on the game a little bit early and I wanted to try to get ahead of it. But the more I played the game, the more I realized that you know, I wanted to learn more about it so I could speak a little more authoritatively. And the more time I spent with it, the more I decided I liked it and the more I had to say. So I decided I was going to take my time. I'm going to try and get it out for you guys next week instead. So keep your eyes peeled for that. In terms of other Pokemon news, kind of taking a break from battling this week. I've been playing a lot of other games in my spare time. I picked up a bunch of games on the Steam sale, and Sony's flashed out on the PS4, so I've been digging into some of those. If you guys watch the podcast, you know, you'll know this stuff, so I don't want to tread too much ground, but I'm enjoying the hell out of Stardew Valley right now, and I've been playing, I finished Undertale for the first time about a couple days ago now, I guess almost a week, and I'm about halfway through my my pacifist playthrough now to get like the true ending. Don't think I'm going to go for the genocide ending just because it's not really my style, and I don't know if I really want to play the game a third time in a row. It might be something I go back to do later. If you guys are interested in seeing me play through and do that, Andy and I have talked about the idea of doing an Undertale thing, so if you guys are interested, let me know. I'd be happy to do it. But otherwise, that'll probably signify the end of my time with that game, and I'll be looking for something new to play. So I've got tons of things in the library, and obviously a bunch of stuff I'm going to be playing for you guys on the channel. So we'll see what's next. Who knows? But as for this week's Pokemon question, I'm going to keep it pretty simple. I want to know, it's another two-parter like we did last week, you know, like an if-then kind of thing. I want to know, A, are you guys playing Pokemon Go? And if you are, what team are you on? As you guys know, here, like, I'm a Pokemon Blue guy. I love Squirtle. I've always been blue over red, but I did go Team Valor, just because if it was just colors, I would have picked blue. If it was just based on the birds, I would have picked Zapdos. But the fact that they had the names with this whole mentality about the teams and everything, Valor just seemed more my speed. I'm a very passionate individual, so you know, it just seemed like the one to go with. And a couple of my friends had expressed that they wanted to go that team as well. So not to say that, you know, most of my friends are all over the fucking place. It's created a little mini war going on about which team is the best. Nice job, Pikachu. So yeah, let me know what you guys are playing and if you're enjoying the game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. You'll hear more about it in a couple days from me though, so we'll move on from the Pokemon Go talk. So beyond that, we got another batch of new Pokemon, which is pretty cool. I tell you the truth, I can't remember their names. You know, like I said, I'm trying to avoid seeing everything that they're putting out, so I know that there was one that was, I think, a Fire Fairy or something like that, new Fairy type, and something else, so I don't know. Again, I'm trying to avoid spoilers as much as I can, so if you guys want to check out those new Pokemon, if you haven't already, go check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments below, or hit me up on Twitter. I'd be happy to hear it. You know what? 1 second. Okay, there we go. Just wanted to heal up my Pokemon. You know, like we said, wanted to really try to level up my Bellsprout a little bit here. So, figured I would heal these guys up. And Gary Oak's coming around the corner, so don't want to be ill-prepared for that fight. In other Oh yeah, no, we already mentioned the new Pokemon. No new other new Pokemon news aside from that on my end. In terms of Slack and Slash stuff, not too much to talk about. Podcast is going strong again for week 2. So if you guys haven't checked that out already, I made an appeal at the end of last episode. I'm going to stick it near the beginning of this one in case you don't make it to the end. If you haven't already checked out our new weekly podcast, not our new podcast, it's the old podcast, it's just weekly with a new format. Andy and I are co-hosting, and we'll talk about like a little bit about what we're playing each week. We go through the news, and then we have kind of like a topic of the show that's like a little bit similar to how we used to do stuff. So it's something I've really wanted to do for a long time. I love podcasts, I love podcasting. So if you guys would do me an enormous service and check it out, I would really appreciate it. And let me know what you think. If it's not your cup of tea, that's totally cool. But if you've got feedback, I'm always interested in it. You guys know that. And as always, you can hit me up at loud_Pete on Twitter if you haven't already. We have a pretty healthy discussion here in the comments with a couple of you regular viewers, but if any of you guys don't have a YouTube account or you feel more comfortable talking to me on Twitter, please feel free, reach out. I would love to connect with you guys and talk about how I can, if you want to just talk to me about games, that's great. But if you have any suggestions for how you think I could make the show better or more enjoyable for you guys, that's something I'm all ears. That was terrible. I can't believe all ears, and I point to this fucking head. That's great. Good stuff, guys. Oh boy. So in other news, one thing I will say that's been pretty cool about Pokemon Go, like I said, I don't want to talk about it too much, and I'm going to try not to, is that it's given me a lot of ideas for Pokemon I'd like to have on my team for this playthrough. So I'm thinking, we've got this core 4 right now. I'm thinking I might, I want to get an evolution in here. So I might go Jolteon for the electric type. And I don't know, I think I might maybe like have Snorlax, maybe go with a Haunter. It's been good. It's a nice little walk down memory lane along with this series of just oh yes, finally getting my Fearow. I didn't even realize she took the level there. So I don't know. Let me know if you guys have any preference there. Which Pokemon you'd like to see me use. I forgot. I have to not sing along. Should I change her name to Brittany Fearow now when I get to the move changer or whatever? I think I will do that. It only seems natural. Maybe I'll just name her Brittany, She doesn't have to be like labeled by what her species is. It doesn't, in retrospect, maybe that wasn't the best way to go. I just like the pun. Alright. It will go for this. Yeah, of course not. I'm gonna go for the stall tactic here. You can go with Poison Powder Wrap. It's a real scumbag move, and it's why you can't do it anymore. But this is gonna hurt. But oh shit, man! I cannot catch a break with this Bellsprout. Oh well. You can always pause the episode again. I'm sure you guys. Well, you don't know how much I love that because you don't ever see the stuff I cut out. But I'm mostly just complaining about walking back and forth to get stuff. So that's always a fun time. I really should take the time to power level my Pokemon again behind the screen. But whenever I sit down to play, I just get so eager to do the episode that I never take the time to do it. It's lazy. I really should do it. Make things a little smoother for us. God, I really need to go through my TMs. I have that Dig TM that I want to stick on her, so she has a ground move. I make quick work of this Pikachu. This burn might really screw me. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Whatever. I mean, we gotta feel it out. My other 2 Pokemon are not gonna do well against this Pikachu, so I believe in you, Khaleesi. The one true queen of Westeros. Gotta love janky enemy AI. Oh no. Don't gotta love quick attack though. Oh, and the burn though. Bye. Yep. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Okay. Now we'll give Brittany Sparrow a shot. She needs the EXP. If not, no harm, no foul, right? Already pretty much gonna be forced to head back anyway. So I gotta fill up those slots. I need more Pokemon. What do we got? Maybe a potion? Oh, rare candy, awesome. Okay, we're back. There were no more trainers left on this field. I checked out the other 2 rooms. It's time to fight Gary. Jack, whatever. Oh yeah, I was invited, you little scumbag. Alrighty. Let's do this. He's only got 4 Pokemon this first time, yeah. Or not first time, we've already fought him like 3 times at this point, but... Alrighty, off to a great start here. Oh yeah, behind the scenes I went and healed all my Pokemon and I did go through my TMs, so you'll see Khaleesi's got some new moves. We should be able to make pretty quick work of it though. And then we'll be on our way to Lieutenant Surge, which is going to be pretty cool. Oh, you bastard! Yeah, no, I'll just keep hammering with the water gun here. It'll do a better job for me. Alrighty. It's not too bad. Boom. This literally had like 1 health. That's ridiculous. It's like twice in a row. Eradicate. Okay, yeah, I knew that already. Yeah, now we'll see if maybe, at the very least... Okay, yeah, it's only 16. I was gonna say, hopefully Bellsprout can put in a little bit of work here. Nice. Good start. Good start. Okay. Eventful. Alright. See if I can pull this off finally. Oh god. Oh, okay. Good. Great. That's enough of that. Yeah, we'll let Brittany give it a go. Gosh. That Hyper Fang is, like, rough. Like, Raticate's not a great Pokemon, but... I mean, in his own tier, he's fine, but, you know, not a great Pokemon, but early in the game, that Hyper Fang is brutal. Like, he's a pretty heavy hitter. There we go. Good stuff. Kadabra! Okay, that was the one I forgot. Just throw Brussel back out just to get the XP. Leo take care of this guy. I don't want to risk any other guys taking a fatal hit there. So you just murder Khaleesi, and I want to hold on to Brittany for when I want to take on Ivysaur. Good play. I love the sound effect for Bubble Beam. It's so like intense. Are you just like use Confusion? What are you doing? Too bad Bite's not a dark move, huh? Nice. I really don't know what level he evolves into Weeping Bell. That'd be cool though. If it was, I mean, it's gotta be like in the 20s, I would imagine. Yeah, I'll take Sleep Powder, I guess. I don't need growth. Sweet. Alright. Ivysaur, alright. Yeah, we'll give Brittany the go here. Hopefully she can make quick work of this guy. I always thought it was weird that, like, Ivysaur's original sprite had him, like, sitting in, like, an upright position like that, and then we never, ever see him like that again. It's, like, just a weird little, one of the weird little quirks about this gen. One of many. I always thought that was so weird, because this is, like, they did a redesign of his sprite, too, for this game, you know? So it's, like, they had 2 games in a row where they decided he sets upright, but Bulbasaur and Venusaur are both, you know, what's it, quadrupedal. I guess. Yeah, I think that's the right term for that. They're quadrupeds, is what I mean. And, yeah, it's just weird, like, I don't know. At least you're raising your Pokemon. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, there's Cut Master. The Cut Master! Oh my god, I'm sorry. Can't sing along. Alright, let's rub this weird old man's back while he throws up. It's okay, buddy. What kind of boat captain gets seasick? You're like, that's so weird. And why is the cut master, like a sword master, a captain of a boat? Yeah. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, cool. So, time to head to Vermilion. Let's do this shit. Alright guys, so I'm stopping back at the Poké Center. I'm going to pick up Toad and teach him Cut so I don't have to waste his spot on Brussels. And then we'll heal everybody up. And we'll go see what we can do. Hopefully the puzzle doesn't take me too long. That's always like such a pain in the ass for Vermilion because it's totally random. The whole thing with the trash cans, which is just like kind of ridiculous. But you know, I'll never forget. You know, talking about something that's a while ago now, but nostalgic for Gen 1, like Twitch Plays Pokemon. I remember they had like the incredible luck of getting that on the first try, which like that could have taken them forever. You know, like God only knows. Like, what are the odds on that? Well, I guess we could figure out the odds pretty easily. Actually, there aren't that many trash cans, but all right. Thanks, Toad. Coming in handy. Wonder if I can teach him Flash to get through. I'll have to probably catch like a Drowsy or something. Alright. Yeah, it's fine. I want to bustle in front. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Only trash. There's lots of trash everywhere, man. Hey, there's a switch! Alright, so if you guys never, like, understood how this works, once you get the first one, it's like any of the adjacent ones can be it at random. So, there we go. No luck. Alright. Attempt 1. Let's see. Hopefully I don't have to like do too much cutting around here. Like, hopefully we can just like figure this out. And, you know, I won't have to like, oh god, I won't have to make like a tally or something. But, I'll do that if that's the case. That's, you know, I'll let you know how many attempts it took me. Should probably take out these guys so I can have an easier time here. Alright, Brussels, do your thing. This is your time to shine. See how the... Go for sleep pattern, maybe. Yeah, alright, cool. Good stuff. Be a real scumbag and just wrap him to death. Oh, that was good. One whole turn of sleep, thank you. I don't even think there are like, oh yeah, no, there are, I was gonna say. I don't even know if there are any stat boosting moves in this game, but there is Swords Dance, so like, I guess you could use like a Sleep Powder Swords Dance kind of setup thing if you wanted to. Okay. This is not gonna go well for us, unless I get a poison off. I have to use all my potions. But I got like a ton of them because I'm tired of like having to pause the episode and go back to the Pokemon Center like every time I have to try to level up one of these stupid guys. I'm sorry, Brussels. You're not stupid. You're just new. It's not your fault. It's a poor carpenter who blames his tools. You know what I'm saying? I gotta take responsibility. Oh man, speaking of taking responsibility for your Pokemon. Sorry, I just thought I heard my cat at the door. In part of, I guess, all the Pokemon Go hype, my girlfriend Alexa and I, this last week, 2 times in a row you're missing? Come on. Started watching the Pokemon Indigo League series again on Netflix because they have like the entire first series through the Elite Four. I'm pretty certain it's like 80 episodes, so that should be the whole first season at least. And you know, we're like probably like 5-6 episodes in, so it's like right after the episode where Ash gets his Pewter City gym badge and you know, Brock joins up with the squad, and just, you know, the whole thing of what I was just going through reminds me of, like, I think it's this 3rd episode with, if you guys will remember, you'll indulge me in a walk down memory lane, the whole thing with Ash's Metapod, where, like, there's the Beedrills that attack them, and he, like, leaves Metapod behind by accident, and he's like blaming everybody for his shortcomings as a trainer. It was a real like very appropriate, you know, for right now. It's like I gotta take responsibility for my actions. If Bellsprout isn't performing, you know, it's like maybe it's not me. Can't always just blame EVs and IVs, man. Sometimes you gotta just use your mons the right way. Why is this Pikachu so much beefier? Maybe he's not. Maybe I'm just thinking about how much the rap did the whole time last time. That's what I'm talking about. See? And like, where you really get them is like this, right? You get them in the like continuous wrap, and if you outspeed them, you can hacks like forever. He'll get the quick attack off, but... And now we're back. By the time he can even hit me again, he'll pretty much be dead, I think. Yeah, knock on wood anyway. If I had wood over... Here's some wood. Nope. That was, I mean, that's fine. I don't really need attack power. It's not like this rap's dealing a lot of damage. Better safe than sorry. I really like Brussel to get a little bit of EXP here. Cool. One more round. I'm sure this is super entertaining, guys, right? Getting to watch me do like a nice stall battle, but this is how I like to play Pokemon. I love a good stall team. You know, there's nothing wrong with playing aggressively, but it's fun to pull some hack stuff like this and just mess with people. Bye, Pikachu! Alright, another one bites the dust. Yes! Worth it. So worth it. Ooh, sorry, got a little notification there. I'll click out of it. Okay. What are we doing on time here? Let's see. Ooh, okay, yeah, we're going a little long on the teeth here, but I am gonna do some cutting, so we'll keep going here. I do really want to beat Lieutenant Surge. Okay, so must be one of these. This is actually great. I'm narrowing down my options pretty. Okay, I knew it wasn't that one. Why did I do that? Okay, so if it's this one, no. So it's this one. What? Oh no. Oh crap. I mean, it's good. At least I only have 3 options. You know, there's another thing. You could be a real scumbag, right? Actually, I'm going to do that in the interest of time. I'm going to save the game. And if I guess wrong, I can load my save. And we'll... There we go. Yeah, do that way too. And we'll be able to save some time here. Okay. Oh, that's what I mean. Okay, not that one either. So it's this guy, right? What? How's that possible? What? Is it... What? That literally doesn't make any sense. Oh, jeez. Okay, so that's like attempt 3, technically, I guess. I hate this so much. Okay. Great. Alright, let's do the same thing here. Yes! Alright, we got it! Good stuff, guys. Alright, cool. For EXP, I'm going to fight these 2 guys, but I'll cut it so that we can save some time for you guys. We're back. I beat the other 2 flunkies, healed up my guys. Let's do this. What do you mean what do you think I'm doing here? I'm here to take you down. Psh, tell me you can't live in combat. See? That's right. It's the war I was talking about in the last episode. As you can see, Brussel really starting to put in work with this rap strategy. It's pretty awesome. That XP is going to come in real handy, actually. He's actually going to be able to hit me now, probably, unless I kill him. Alright, oh no. Good stuff. Yeah, Brussels is definitely a good. I'm glad we made the switch. You know, it's nice that Toad can make a little return here as our HM slave, but oh crap. Okay, good. Yes, good. I'm gonna keep him out, and I'll throw down a potion on him. He's probably. I don't know if he'll be able to take out that Raichu, but we'll see. Might have to call in Khaleesi for backup on that one. I love the gym leader battle music in these games. Like, I mean, obviously, I'll say it a million times. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to just get used to it. I love the music in these games, but the gym leader battle theme is just so epic. Oh, jeez. He's giving me some trouble. At least I'm gonna get one set of this off, no problem. Alright. What? That was the weirdest thing ever. I would bet on my life right now that is that my phone? Okay. I was like, you guys will hear it, I guess, because my phone's right next to the microphone. I heard, like, the Steam ping, like, somebody was messaging me on Steam, and, like, I don't have Steam open. I always close it when I am shooting an episode by myself and I'm not playing a Steam game. So, I don't know. I guess a notification from Steam, something on my wish list is on sale, maybe? That's cool. Buy some new games. Even though I have, like, 30 games to get through right now in my backlog that I've already bought, so maybe I'll cool off on that. Hey, if you're still watching, here's a bonus question, huh? What games are on your backlog? Not a Pokemon question, so wouldn't work for a regular one anyway. But if you've got a backlog, what games are on it? Why haven't you played them? Let me know in the comments below, or hit me up on Twitter. I'd love to talk to you about them. Maybe I can tell you to play them, or tell you that they're not worth your time. You don't need another powder, I don't think. Nah. Yes. Thank you. Alright, let's do it. Here we go. This guy's tough. It's a big boss. Big baddie. Oof. Even with resistance, that's pretty... Oh, you hate to see that. You really hate to see that. Against the gym leader's last Pokemon. Oof. Alright. Not great. Definitely... I mean, he's going ahead of me anyway, so I don't know why he'd bother. But... Alright, let's do it. Please, go for the status moves for a little bit longer. Let me get like a nice one or two wraps off here. Man, I love Raichu. Like, I don't have any hate against Pikachu. I think Pikachu's an awesome Pokemon. I totally get why he's the mascot's, or the franchise's mascot, you know, like, the whole, I don't know if you, here's a fun anecdote if you don't know, the mentality for why Pikachu became the face of the Pokemon franchise was because when they were making the anime and everything, and they were trying to decide what Pokemon would be Ash's first Pokemon partner, they originally were thinking about making it a Squirtle, which is why in the first episode, actually, there's a reference to that insofar that that is Ash's first choice when he goes to Professor Oak is a Squirtle. But they decided that they didn't want any, like, they didn't want to have one of the two box Pokemon be the face of the brand and then have other, you know, the people that have red version feel left out, you know, or whatever. So they decided to go with Pikachu because, you know, obviously a neutral Pokemon, but they also thought that it was great because it was gender neutral, because it was yellow. So what, like, yellow isn't necessarily a color that is like considered masculine or feminine. You know, maybe a little more feminine, but, you know, not necessarily. And Pikachu was really cute, so, you know, they're like, girls will like him because he's adorable, and boys will like him because he's, you know, he's cool, and, you know, So he was just kind of decided as like the perfect middle ground to be a face for the company and or for the franchise rather. And you know, I think that's a really great move. I like that Pokemon is like really a great example, and one of the earliest ones I can think of a series that like really tried to be fairly inclusive for both boys and girls. You know, and at a time where the common wisdom was still that video games were like a boys' club. You know. So I've always really appreciated that from the franchise. You know, I remember Pokemon was the game that like, you know, oh Jesus, sorry Britney Spiro. Every girl in my neighborhood played, even if they weren't gamers. You know, it's like Pokemon was something that was universal, and I think that's a cool thing. That's good. You know, obviously it took them a couple games until they gave you the ability to play as a boy or a girl, which is not ideal. But hey, they got there eventually, right? I remember Crystal was the first game I ever played that gave me the option to be a boy or a girl. So, good for them. Alright, nice. And that takes care of Lieutenant Surge and the Thunder Badge. Yeah! What's up, guys? Gonna get... Oh! Yeah! What is up? The second episode, I think. Oh, no. I got to end with a level up, not an evolution. Fuck yeah, whatever. Boom! Got my Weeping Bell. Love Weeping Bell. Look at that little dirt face. Dope. I wonder, yeah, that's a weird thing. It's like the Thunder Badge cranks up your Pokemon's speed. Like that's a thing that definitely didn't carry over to the later games. Like the badges don't do anything for that where that's concerned. Anyway, alright guys, that wraps it up for this episode of Pete Plays Pokemon. Thanks for joining me for another one and sticking around. Anyway, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. And if you like the video, give it a like and consider sharing it with a friend. Maybe they'll want to come and join us on our Pokemon adventure too. I'd love to have them here with us. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I can't express enough how much I appreciate you guys tuning in every week with me to play Pokemon. So, take it easy.